Hello, I'm Laura. I provide clothing to Denver's homeless people year-round. I wanted to offer you kind people some suggestions for some of the things you might find at the Ark to provide clothing for your homeless friends in the winter. Of course, the most important thing of all is a sleeping bag so they don't freeze to death in the night. When you get one, make sure first that the zipper works all the way around, that it's long enough for an adult man to sleep in, and that it's nice and heavy and thick. That'll be a big help to them. Of course, they need tents as well, not only for privacy but for shelter from the weather. So here is a typical tent. We suggest that you get a 2-man or 3-man tent for each person because they're going to have to keep all their possessions. So here's a good solid tent. It's got a good... Make sure it has nylon all the way around and not mesh, or it won't be warm at all. Tent with hopefully a rain fly, nylon all the way around, and a 2 or 3 man capacity. So here's a much better example. This jacket happens to be made of ripstop nylon, so it won't snag or tear. It's plenty big enough for people to put sweatshirts, sweaters, and shirts under it to stay warm. It has a hood, which is always real helpful. It even has the drawstrings so that you can tighten it up around the waist and the bottom. When you find a nice jacket like this, take it, doesn't matter the brand, make sure that it's sturdy, big enough to put other clothes under, so it's hopefully warm, durable, and has a hood. Now, gloves, of course, people have to go outside. It's very cold. These are okay in a way. These are little work gloves. They're just made out of knit, so they will keep some of the wind off, but they won't really keep your hands warm. So when you look for gloves, look for ski gloves. Fingers and all. Mittens don't work so well because you can't use your fingers. These are heavy. They are separate fingers. They have a nice cuff. They even have a, oh yeah, they're fully lined inside, so they'll be nice and warm, and they will keep somebody warm for a long time. So look, depending on where you live, maybe there will be ski gloves for you to find. So that's the gloves. Hats, we have to have hats. You lose 60% of your body heat out the top of your head. So this is what I was giving people in the spring and summer, little gimme caps to keep the sun out of their eyes. No good for winter. So for winter, you want a hat. This one is too small. It's knit, but it's got some kind of little holes in the knitting, so I'm afraid that the wind will go through. So if you're looking for a hat, you want to get a knit stocking hat or anything really warm, make sure that it's not real loosely knit. It needs to be thickly knit. This one, for instance, is pretty thickly knit. It's lined, so you won't be the ears, and it's big enough for an adult. So that's all you're looking for, is something warm, heavy, hopefully not too itchy. Of course, they need mufflers. This one will not do. It's pretty, but how is that going to keep the wind off of you? Won't do. So go for something like this, which again, you know, you need to make sure that the knit is pretty tight. But this is pretty good. You can wrap it around your neck several times and stay warm. Those are for the outside. People have to wear clothes day in, day out. So here's an example of what not to buy for men. These are not particularly thick, and they're white. Home people only get access to the laundry maybe once a week, so don't be buying them white or cream. It'd just be a nuisance to try and keep it clean. Go with something like this. You'll find a lot of khakis out there, a lot of jeans. Those are great. These are also great. Heavy fabric, of course, as always, no tears, no rips, no stains. So these are fine. They're clean, warm, they're long enough, the zipper works, so all that should do people some good. So I hope this helps. Happy shopping, and thank you so much.